Hello and welcome to the Build with Bear Workshop. My name is Pat Bear. I'm here to build a model kit and to hang out with all of you. I'm going to throw the Bear Cave Lego, the site, the emote in the chat. If you're currently a subscriber, you can reply with those emotes. I would love to see that you're here. You can just also say hi, and you don't have to say anything at all if you don't feel like it. The T is talking about Twitch ads being weird. I totally understand. I see a few of them myself. Mr. Hadel's here. Aristophan is here. We've got a great crew already. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the old Build with Bear Workshop. Lord Crashington is here. Hi, Lord Crashington. So what's going on here? What are we doing here? Well, this is Wednesday, so it's bonus stream night. This is, it's still bonus stream, even though I do it every Wednesday. It's gaming night, basically, or other night. I'm not building a model kit. I got a Jesta right directly over here to my left. Not working on that kit. I'll do that tomorrow. Hey, dude wants his rug. Welcome, welcome. Tonight, it's all about playing video games and hanging out and love to gaming. Indeed, T. PowerWash Wednesdays. Yeah. Hi, Bobby Dice Roller. Welcome. What was it? Like 2 weeks ago, I was like, or 3 weeks ago maybe, I was like, I love to fucking hang out. Hell yeah. I love to hang out too. Welcome. So fucking psyched to have you here. Welcome to the old stream. Time to get dirty because you're cleaning everything. Indeed. A couple weeks ago, I was like, let's check out PowerWash Simulator because I finished all of the early access content because there's content. It was very satisfying. I was like listening to podcasts and then like washing stuff, and it was great. And I was like, let's go back and check that out, and then also we'll play like another game. And what I hadn't realized was, like literally the day before I streamed a couple weeks ago, they had put out a hot fix. And the hot fix was meant to help people. And apparently it did. It helped some people with like low-end computers because a thing about making PC video games apparently is there are a lot of ways to play PC video games. And sometimes you can only test so much shit because you're just a couple people or one person. So low-end machines were like, this game is bad for us. People who had low-end machines. The machines didn't say that. The people said that. And they were like, cool, we'll put out a hotfix to help you. But the hotfix it broke some shit because it's an early access game and people are human. So for some people, like myself, we ended up with, it was fine when you were just like walking around in the environments. But when you went to do the thing you do in the game, which is power wash things, then it would start like chugging and hitching and like jumping. And it was very bad and not fun to play. And I didn't know that was happening. And they have patched their patch. So now that isn't happening anymore. And now they have some settings to turn some stuff down, which I've turned down as well. So we should be okay. Rara says, so glad to catch one. I'm perpetually in awe of how actually watchable this game is. It really is satisfying in a way I could never expected. I guess that's why Teardown got my hard game of the year last year. Yeah. But like, I played jokes that are memes that are hurtful aside. House Flipper, because House Flipper has some references to racist memes, which is fun. But House Flipper, cleaning those houses, cleaning that underground bunker, cleaning some bedrooms, fixing radiators. That is satisfying in a way that I was like, hell yeah. Watchable. Oh, sweet. Let me guess. Yeah. The T. House Flipper has a couple references to the Ugandan Knuckles meme. And then they were like, we thought it was fun. Like, they didn't say shit for a long time because people were like, hey, what the fuck? And they were like, radio silent. And then eventually they were like, memes are fun. And we're like, and by me, I mean like me and like a few other people who were just like, fuck off. But yeah, I think they could take that out maybe. Yeah, because it was just like, it's just like, oh, we put this thing in there. oh, here's the reference, and it was like, you don't have to do that. It's your video game. You could just not do that. Yes. Memes can be fun when they're not terrible. Yeah, Lord Crashington. Retcon says, I'll love some dirty underground bunkers, right? That bunker was one of my favorite things to clean because it's just like, yes, cool. But we'll get into the game. I'm going to retweet my tweet. But hey, I'll say this: PowerWash Simulator. So far, no racist memes, no sexist, transphobic, homophobic memes so far, which is great because I'm just like, because that's, yeah. Thank you so much for not being that yet. Let's see. Let's go. We got to go to game. Where is my... There it is. There's the game. Here it is. Hey, check it out. So, career mode is... If I hadn't completed all of career mode, which I have, this game is in early access. I have it on Steam. Then there would be new stuff. PowerWash Simulator teaches you terrible water management habits. So certainly the T. I'm using so much water, and I don't have to worry about that. There is no flooding. There's no flooding. There's no damage. I have not damaged anything. I have not put. I have power washed soft wood and not damaged it, or like I haven't knocked stuff. You can knock a couple things over, but nothing you're cleaning. We'll stand on roofs of cars that definitely can't hold body weight. Then there'd be in progress, and then there's all the completed stuff, which is great. There's also, right now there's only been one thing in specials, which is launch the game, clean the Mars rover, which is really cool. I'm hoping for some more. They've got a bunch of stuff, including co-op. They're going to do some co-op stuff. They've got more. There's going to be, I believe, washing a helicopter is coming. So there's stuff on the pipeline. But I'm really interested in more of their special stuff because I think that's neat. I love them to add the ability for you to fill up pools or ponds after cleaning them. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Get the hose going. That might be very hard for them to I'm thinking it might be very annoying since they've built their game around the idea that water does one thing, which is wipe away stuff. And there are levels of how easy or hard that is. But it doesn't collect anywhere, so that might be tough, but that would be cool. Well, yeah, I mean, you see, you can always squirt a gnome. Gnomes knock over, and that's fun. So we're going to go to free play, and we're just going to, like, hang out here in free play and, like, chill. We're going to start easy with a vehicle. We're going to go over here. We're going to clean this vintage car. We're going to restart the job. Maybe some towelages to finish jobs unless the X amount of water. Yeah, maybe. You can see here, one thing, and I have emailed the devs about this because in the feedback form, or messaged the devs in the feedback form. As you can see, there is a thing here for, we're using mouse and keyboard. Aiming with the mouse, that totally makes sense. Use washer, switch nozzle. This means the left mouse you hold down, and as long as you're holding down, you're spraying water. The right mouse is toggle use washer, because if you click the right mouse, you just start spraying until you click the right mouse again. That is not said here. I played this game for maybe an hour until I accidentally clicked the right mouse button and realized, oh, that's a toggle. That would be nice to have that in there. Everything else is pretty straightforward and makes a lot of sense. Including show dirt. If you press the tab button, it sees, we'll see it in there, but a bunch of stuff. Okay, so you can see here, we got a classic car that does say wash me. And if I press tab, you can see, oh, I got to wash all of this. This is dirty. But then if I hit this here, there, you can see I have washed some of it. Okay, so since this is free to play, I have all of the stuff that I have unlocked, and I can use all of it. I've got an incredibly powerful washer, where even the lowest setting can wash a lot of this. It can't wash all of it. You can see it's not washing the window there, but it is getting the dirt off. So this is good because it covers a wide area. There's also this foaming stuff, this soap. And you're going to need that for, like, graffiti or some really tough grime stuff. That's good to have because you can get a wide area. You can see the circle there. You can get a wide area like this. Boom. Boom. Hit that really hard. But in the regular mode, in the career mode, that will be ticking down, and you have to buy it, and it eats into the money you have. Unlocked all the gear, or is there more to get? So, as far as I know, I believe I have unlocked all of the gear. Because I'm also out of money. So maybe there are some. I can't remember. But yeah, I believe I have unlocked everything. Because I had just enough money to unlock everything. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. But I usually use, like, something where, like, well, this thing is cool because it just, like, blasts and moves around a bunch, and you can just kind of go wonky with it. Now, when you're doing free play, of course, you can just use this, which covers a wide area and cleans everything, which is nice. You can see there, you got the nice little sound effect that lets you know, hey, you cleaned the thing. And you can see in the upper left, we got the percentage of the car cleaned. We also have the individual piece that you are pointing at to tell you how that's doing. This is the easiest way to do it. But yeah, I mean, you check all the boxes, it's very satisfying. Now, and when you're doing, we'll talk about the land stuff when we go to a location. That is kind of, I like to do divide and conquer. I like, whoops, okay, we did get a little hitch there. But I think we're okay. That hitch, I think, is me and my computer. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go into my options here and see. We're going to go low settings because now that will probably be better because I believe that hitch was on my end because I don't have the latest and greatest computer. I got a computer that works great. I got a computer that for building model kits is very powerful. The idea that it has 2 webcams and I could just use them is great. It's not meant for really modern gaming, or maybe a game that isn't fully optimized. So we'll turn the settings down low because we're there. So this is the thing. This you shouldn't do. Don't do this. Don't get on this. Don't get on here like this. Maybe they should hire a car washer for the vintage car instead of a power washer. Lord Crashington, you're not wrong. This is a bad choice. They made a bad choice, and now they are they're going to pay for that choice. Let's see, canopy. There's some of the canopy is done. You can see those done there, and then we're just going to wash all this stuff here because it's easier to do from here, and it's satisfying. And then you end up with a thing where you're like, all right, what else? What do I need to wash? And then you just hit T or tab to kind of see what you still need to get. You can crouch, especially now that you're standing on the car's roof. Yes. You can see, oh, the tires. I got to hit the tire. I got to hit the bottom of this. Oops. With this washer, you can't get too close. It'll do that, which is a downside, but should be okay. We got that there. And we're just going along, just washing it. And we will we'll finish this off, and then we'll move on to a location because I do like to show both. I want to show like a lot of this game. We're just going to play this game and have fun. Okay, so this doesn't work for everybody, but there are plenty of people out there that the YouTube sensations that are cleaning things, power washing YouTube, car washing YouTube, car cleaning YouTube. There's a couple people out there. There's one guy out there. I've never seen a second guy out there that does this. I want them to provide more absurd things to wash. People? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, absurd. We're going to look at some absurd stuff. But mostly right now it's been vehicles and some weird houses. I mean, we can look at some of the stuff. There's like one guy out there that like there's plenty of people that do drain cleaning internet or YouTube. But there's also like drainage ditch cleaning YouTube, which I think is just one guy. There might be other guys, but he goes out where there's storms and like clears drains and stuff. But there's a bunch of those YouTubes out there. And I watch a lot of them. I don't really like the unclogging drains because generally the thing clogging those drains is fucking gross, and I don't want to see it come out. Like, I want to see it work and then be excited about it. Especially there's a crew that works for a company, and they're all if I remember correctly, yeah, they're all Korean. And the camaraderie of these folks, these employees, I like very much. And the one time they cleaned for a lady, and she was just like, the building was bad, and the apartment, it wasn't her fault. And she was like taking it very like personally that she kept having these clogged drains, and that people would come out and it would be temporary okay, and it couldn't get fixed. And she like was emotional about the fact that they had fixed this and like gone above and beyond and like explained what had happened. And I was like, all right, I kind of like that. But I found the new one. I literally found these today. I'm sure that you all are like, yeah, Pat, duh. There's dog washing YouTube. There's like dog grooming YouTube where they like wash them and blow them out. And this one lady does it. And when she's doing the vacuuming or the dry and get all the, because there's so much dog hair and stuff, she wears a beekeeper's like contraption, not the full suit, just the head thing. And I was just like, oh no, I'm gonna watch all these. And she like gives some facts about the dog breed and the dog, and be like, well, this is an older dog, so well, these dogs generally don't like to be off their feet, but this dog has no problem with it. And it's just like, oh, holy shit, I'm gonna watch all of these dog grooming videos, I guess. Oh, we grouped a cat, and it didn't go well. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch that. Okay, so we're not done. We're at 99%. Now, this is annoying, right? Because you're like, well, what did I not clean? I'm going around, I'm hitting tab, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there's a mirror there. I can see the mirror. We're still at 99%. So we didn't do it. What needs to be cleaned? Oh, you can see over there. Hit that. Okay. What else needs to be cleaned? Now, you could just hover over everything as you're walking around and try to find the one thing. You can see it's the bonnet. So part of the bonnet needs to get cleaned. But how do I get in there? Jump on the car. Go over here. There we go. We got the bonnet. Well, what else do we need to do? Well, that's when you hit tab. Or escape. Sorry, not tab. Escape. And you go over to details. And it gives you... Oh, we dropped some frames there. Sorry about that, everybody. Hope we're all doing okay now. But we did drop some frames. So I apologize. Got an unstable internet connection here, it says. But I think we're being okay. My preview looks good. But okay. Well, we're not dropping frames anymore. It's just, it says I have an unstable connection. But hopefully everything's going to be A-okay. But if you're all having some internet, you have problems watching, let me know. Because I always want to know that. But yeah, right now it says bad. I think there was a few minutes ago. Okay, well, hopefully we're good. Because I got the green box on OBS, but then the dashboard here on Twitch is like unstable. So I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, look. Okay, so one of our bumpers isn't clean. Great. We got to hit one of our bumpers. One of the canopy hinges. We got to find that. We got to find one of the door hinges that needs cleaning. And I believe that's... Oh, and then also... Ooh, the tires. The tires with a Y. Which... hey, everybody's from everywhere, so whatever. Yeah, it just buffered for a hot minute. Ooh, that's not good. So hopefully we'll be okay. But, shit. If it's light is green, the traffic's clean. Indeed. All right, so we've got some things. One of these things is a bumper. Is it this bumper? It's not this bumper, so it's this bumper. You gotta go back here and clean this bumper. Let's get low with it. Yeah, it's this bumper. Is it the side of the bumper? We're just going to spray the whole dang thing until we find out what needs to get cleaned. Is it the top of the bumper? It was. It was the bumper. Okay. Also, this thing needs the canopy hinge, I believe, was one of the things that needs cleaning. Some of the hinges here. It's a British car. Yes, you're right. It is a British car. Oh, there was a tire that needed to get cleaned. That. Not this tire. Hitting all these hinges, hitting the hands here. This would cost so much money to do. So, but yeah, we can just do like, we can just do the red one, which is the strong thing. That would this would definitely be damaged in the car right now, but it doesn't matter because we live in a fantasy world where this is okay. So do that. This tire needs some cleaning, so we'll get low on there. Gotta get low. The cartoony reflection in the window is a bit weird. Yeah, hey Dirty, welcome. Yeah, I don't disagree with you that it's a bit weird. It certainly is. They're doing the best they can. They can't show. Look, they can't have the sprayer in the reflection. Is my assumption that is where it's like this would not work otherwise. So we don't do it. All right, what part of this tire needs to get cleaned? This part here. Okay. Sometimes this is annoying, where you're like, what am I missing on this thing? What part of you isn't clean? I can't see it, so I don't know. Like, what am I doing wrong? So instead, we're just going to move on to another thing we have to clean, and then we will deal with that later. That done. Wing mirror, it's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Great. So now we're just gonna hit escape here. You're a day walker. You see, you don't have a reflection. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we're a day walker who's like, yeah, vampires. But I got stuff to do. I gotta get a job. Door hinges. So we gotta find a door hinge and then one of those tires. We gotta figure out that spot on the tire, and that's it. And then we're done cleaning this car. So which door hinge is it? There's a door handle. Door hinge. Not that door hinge. Not that door hinge. So it's one on the other side. So we'll go over here. If we needed, I guess you're supposed to use this, step on the step ladder to get to here. But like, forget, why do that when you can just do it there? Door hinge. Door hinge. This door hinge is not clean. Oh, it's the top of the door hinge. So we can use this. We can stand on here. Get right there. Hop on it. Do the door hinge. And door hinge there. Hit the door hinge there. We can go underneath down. And we can always just swap to this. There we go. We have the door hinge. All right. So all we have left now is this one tire, which I have to figure out what is still dirty about it. So we're gonna hit this side here. Maybe it's maybe it's this side that needs to get washed. It was! Hooray! Oh no, someone put holy water in the power washer. Oh no! Yeah, now the job completed. So, and you can see, oh, check out this process of it getting cleaned, where we did some stuff and then didn't do anything, and then whatever. And you can just watch that until you don't want to watch that anymore. And you can also watch that in here again if you wanted to. All right, we're going to do one more vehicle, and then we're going to jump to a location and check out a location. But first, we got to go to a vehicle, because I want to show you the oddest vehicle, the last vehicle in the that we're at right now as far as early access, which is just this bicycle. This is just very silly in a way that I really appreciate. If I hadn't found that spot, they'd probably never notice anyway. There you go, right? So yeah. Also, when you're in your garage, you can knock over this gnome, and you can hit your trophy. And there's a few things you can hit. Very few things are can you interact with here in your bicycle. Can't go in here. No, none of that. Not that kind of game. But you can interact with a few things. But we're just gonna wash this bike. And in fact, we're gonna use the cleaner. And we're just hitting it. We're just gonna hit wide swaths of this. Because we're in free play, we can just use the cleaner and it's totally okay. Because this would cost us money. But we're just kind of getting a wide spray. And then we're just going to hit things at angles. Seeing what still needs to get cleaned. Just kind of going for it. It's a penny farthing, indeed. It is indeed a penny farthing. Yeah, so my new thing right now is dog grooming YouTube because it's just so relaxing it's satisfying to see all the hair that was collected and then the dog just enjoying being groomed or not enjoying being groomed, because that certainly is the case. It's pretty great. I'm pretty much into it. Okay, so we're already at 99%, so we're going to hit escape and hit details to see what have we missed. The seat. We got to clean the seat. So we're going to see, we're actually going to use our ladder here so that we can, our step stool, I should say, so we can get a little higher. Oops, there we go. And we're just going to hit the seat here. It's probably not the top of the seat. It's probably the bottom of the seat. And it was. Hooray. I am not a number. Prisoner reference, indeed. Yeah, hey, sometimes you just got to throw in a prisoner reference. Is there a specific dog grooming channel you recommend? Hold on. Let me see in my history. It's Girl with Something, and I'm gonna Girl with the Dogs is the one that I enjoy the most. There are a few of them out there, but I enjoy Girl with the Dogs as a person doing has a dog grooming business, and I enjoy that one the most. Yeah, it's just nice because it's just like also just like I don't know, good dogs getting groomed. That's fun. All right, so we have done that in the home garage. You can see here's some vehicles. We can do a golf cart. We can do a bike. I've shown this before, but we're gonna restart this job just so I can show you. This is a location that we have here that we can go into the location, but this is probably the biggest vehicle that we cleaned. This is definitely the biggest vehicle that is available to clean, and it took a while to do, but it is satisfying. This is the one where you're gonna just kind of do power washing. Like using the soap thing, it feels a little bit like a cheat. It's certainly easier, but and you can see this is the third, they're stronger than this, but this should be, like, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. Like, there's sometimes you get stuff that, like, you can see, this is the strongest thing. Like, that's not doing it. So you need to use the soap, because then that goes. So they do have stuff where you got to use the soaps. And I get that. But it's not as fun as or even this is the weakest spray on the best equipment you can get. And it still gets through most of it, but it doesn't get all of it. So maybe you're like, well, I'll do it so I can get everything and I'll go back to what I'm not getting. Or maybe you want to be, well, I'll do a smaller spray, but then I won't have to go back over stuff. So I'll use this, which is, less wide, but I'll go and do it. That's one way to put out fires. They drove it into the fire, yeah. And there's a ladder to get up onto the thing. And yeah, you're just kind of cleaning things up. Honestly, well, of course, yeah. I just love that, doing something small, hitting something, very small, and just, nailing that one thing. And then you're not, worried about it. But it would go, here. And these are already kind of rusted, so we're just cleaning the tire. This hubcap's not going to get any cleaner. This is sometimes very satisfying on walls to just be like, boom, here we go. Yeah, and on this side, this is like some of this is coming up, but some of this won't come up. So then you just do the spray, hit it, hit the control panel with all this gunk. See the gunk you still have to get because you got to go on the sides, get the gunk there. You don't want to get too close. But yeah, this is a fantastic podcast game. Just like throw on something, or like, oh yeah, you know, the my usual stream that I watch, they're doing a talk show segment. I'm just gonna throw this game on and get some washing in while these people talk about other things or whatever. Or yeah, it's a podcast and I don't go anywhere, or I don't go enough, and I'm got a backlog of podcasts, so time to throw in something and hang out. So yeah. And then you can take the ladder. You could, and then climb up here and get there. Can't use their ladders. No, their ladders don't move. But you can clean this all up here. Yeah. But, yes, you would imagine that a thing that the newer firefighters have to do is wash the fire truck. You imagine that is someone's job, but whatever. It's a fun thing to do. So, all right, let's go into. Okay, so vehicles. Right now we have land, water, and air are coming. So they kind of teased it out that there are going to be. We're going to wash a boat at some point, and we're going to wash. I believe they've said a helicopter is the thing that's coming. So that's kind of letting you know that those are coming. But we got locations here. Right now there's no tab for locations, so these are all there. This is the first one you do, and you can see it opens up in Muckingham here. We're going to go to the skate park, which is probably my favorite location. It's huge, and that was annoying. But the thing I like to do in this is you just tackle an area, right? And you jump around. This is getting annoying. I don't want to do this. Like, I'll finish this bench. I'm going to do some of these walls. I'm going to climb up on here and, like, walk around. I'm going to somehow manage to get on this thing eventually and walk throughout. I'm just going to do the tops. I'm just going to try to find all the graffiti. I'm going to climb on the loop. I'm going to do just the ramps, or I'm just going to do this. This is so satisfying to me. It's just like, I'm just going to point this at the floor and walk around, because this will clean everything on there just about. So I'm just going to walk until I can't walk anymore, and then I'm going to turn. I'm going to walk some more. I'm going to climb up on this thing. I'm on the watermelon loop-de-loop, the arch. I'm just going to clean as much as I can. I'm going to jump over here. I'm going to do the roofs. And then you can fill in, right? Then you're like, oh, okay, well, I can't clean anymore up here, so now I'm just going to move on to something else. But, actually, if we go to this one, yeah, we should be able to clean everything here without having to do swipes. Then we can just go around and do all the tops of all of this. Yeah, and then you just, like, fill out a section. Then suddenly you went from 1% clean to, like, 20% cleaned, and you can just keep moving on. It's very satisfying. Do a sick Benihana, indeed. I was so sad when I tried to download the Lawnmower Simulator demo, only to find out it was only on Series XS. Oh, that's weird. That you'd feel like that's definitely something that would be on Steam. That's strange. Yeah, yeah. I saw that. I haven't tried it, obviously, but because I would have known then. I saw there was going to be a demo coming out for that. Yeah, I mean that's just in line with these things, right? Like this showed up in the like Wholesome Games or one of those, maybe Future Games. I can't remember what. This showed up in one of the directs of like a thing that's out in early access, like a real quick, and then somebody was just like, "Wait, what? I want a power wash. What?" It's satisfying. Just be like, the muck is gone. And it doesn't matter how much water you use, and as I said, you're not going to damage anything, which is rad, and you can just kind of hang out and just like be cool and chill. You can't leave the area. You can try, and then I fell, so I can't do that anymore. So, oh, check this out. You can kick the soccer ball, and you can spray the soccer ball. I believe I have not been able to get the soccer ball out of this bowl. I have been trying, but I believe they do not want this to go anywhere. I'd love to see a realistic mode in this where you can perform your way these walls, platform. Oh, and use the step ladder? Yeah. You can't platform. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they do that so you don't have to reset in case you get stuck, but I hear what you're saying. Lawnmower Simulator is pretty neat, though it can be a bit frustrating trying to get edges near the flower beds and such. I could see that being something they really need to, like, focus. Okay, so this isn't going to cut through all of the grease, you can see, or grime. But this is, so we can use the green to just go through. And again, I'm just using the scroll wheel on my mouse to select through. And then also, oh, I ran into that ball, and it caused me to stutter there. But yeah, I'm just going to like go and spray some stuff. The stairs, maybe I want to complete the stairs. I kind of like just like running around, washing a bunch of stuff until I can't wash anything anymore, and then moving around into another direction. Because there's so much to do here. We're at 3% on this. Yeah, I think the textures, this is obviously, I got the low settings here, just so that we don't run into any issues with me streaming it. I've usually been using medium settings for my own use, but, you know, I am streaming, so I'm trying to be aware of that, and I got OBS running because I'm recording locally as well. So, I think they do a good job. I like this, like, walking down the stairs, and you can see, I didn't actually get everything, obviously, because I was walking down the stairs. And if I do like that, I can get more of it. And then there's some stuff I'll probably have to get detailed. Oh, also, I haven't even used this. I pressed the R button, and now I can go like this. Swap back and forth. I mean, I can still go up and down, but which is very helpful for getting like side to side. The side to side action. But honestly, this looks like a park I might just nope after seeing what I signed up for. Yes, I mean I definitely wouldn't skate here like with all like. How did it get to this point? And you're like, what happened? Like I understand sometimes things get dirty, houses get dirty. You know, people just get behind on stuff, but like, how did the skate park get this filthy? Were people using it when it was this bad? What happens when you come off your board and you skid down? I assume that you are just gross. Your pads are filthy. But I don't know, I'm not a skater boy, so, you know, I can only make assumptions. Yeah, your currently pathing is very Roomba-esque. Eventually you get everything. Yeah, I kind of like doing that for these larger things where you can walk and, like, there's only so many of this. There's a playground and there's this where you have floor. Most of the time you're just doing walls and roofs and maybe occasionally maybe like the second floor, like a porch, so you're standing on a porch. But it's very rare in this game to have, like, cleaning the ground. I mean, I guess that's not technically true. There's some other things. Hey, Silver Streak's rating with a party of 5. Welcome! Welcome, Raiders. My name is Pat Bear. This stream is usually model kit building, but every Wednesday we do something that's not model kit building. And today's stream is checking out PowerWash Simulator. We checked in with this not too long ago. This is a game that's in early access. I'm currently playing the Steam version in early access, and it is what it says. The title is very correct. I'm power washing stuff. I'm using a power washer in a simulated way, and I'm cleaning this skate park right now. But yeah, good evening to you, Silver Streak and friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, normally model kit build, but on Wednesdays it's time to do something a little different, which today is this game. I like checking out games in early access. It's fun to see what people are up to and the changes. We checked this out a couple times before. We checked it out a couple weeks ago when I was talking about when the stream started. A couple weeks ago, they had a hot fix for some issues, and it broke the game for me, which I hadn't realized was broken until I came in and was like, oh no, this isn't working. So, but right now it seems to be working just fine. If there is any hitching, it is my computer more than it is the game. Yeah, that was bad, Silver Streak, because I was like, we're going to check out PowerWash Simulator, and then we're going to check out Dorf Romantic, and it was like 30 minutes of me. So the hitching was like, we could walk around and be like, hey, check this out. And then it was time to like clean something, and it was like, oh no. Oh no, we can't. I can't clean anything. All right, so we're going to go here. Also, on the upper right, it said headlight cleaned for a really long time because we haven't cleaned a full thing yet. I've just been wandering around. You can see there were some animals here. Oh, those animals left a thing that I got to power wash out. But yeah, there's some stains that you really need the professional cleaner to hit. Yeah, that was very bad with the hitching where it was like, well, if I walk around, it's fine, but if I start washing, it's bad. And that was a no-go. That was not good for checking things out. Apparently there was an animal here. I really like that. That's a fun detail. Yeah, now we're just kind of hitting the area, cleaning it up. Just, you can see we hit the tab. There's a lot left to clean. Graffiti. Now, graffiti isn't going to comes off here with this washer there. But if we hit the here, won't come off. Won't come off at all, but nothing gets through that. Boom, did it. Now, cleaning up graffiti, is that a thing that I'm super psyched about doing? No, I'm not a narc. I'm not pro cleaning up graffiti, but I'm also I have my own power washing business in this case, and the client has asked me to wash. So, do I like the idea of doing that? No. Can I complete a job without cleaning up the graffiti? No. So we got to put away our own personal issues and put ourselves in the character that we are portraying. And the character that we are portraying, unfortunately, is more interested in getting the job done cleaning and less interested in cool graffiti existing or any graffiti at all existing. So, unfortunately, you know, that is unfortunately an element of this game where you got to clean up graffiti. There's not a lot. There's a few levels of graffiti, not a lot of levels of graffiti, and I'm glad because not my favorite thing in the world is to clean that stuff up. And we just go around washing. We're also getting the floor here a bit, just cleaning up what we can reach, and then we'll get what we can't reach. You can see the percentage of the gallery bench is decreasing as we go through. And just kind of wash everything. Give everything a nice wash, and then we'll get low because we got to get the underside. Keep saying get low instead of crouch. You know that I mean crouch when I say get low, but it's more fun to say get low, so I'm just going to say that. But yeah, we're just cleaning this all up, getting underneath it wherever we can, doing the easy stuff, and then we'll go and fill it out. Should be able to tell the client that the graffiti isn't dirt so you didn't wash it off. Yeah, but, you know, these creators, they put that in the game. We're cleaning stuff, even if it is something I would prefer we didn't have to do, but whatever. And we're just cleaning all that. You can also, there's a lot of toggles here for like audio of like how much water you hear when you spray and how loud everything is. And I have those set pretty low. Like you can hear this stuff, right? Like you're getting game audio, but I'm not trying to go bonkers with it. All right, so what else we got to clean? We can clean that there. Just do the fronts of these. And we hit the tab button. And of course, you know, we haven't really cleaned a lot out there, so. But we're just looking at trying to get this. The gallery bench is almost done, so we're just looking to see what hasn't been done with the gallery bench, so we can do that. Because I would like to knock off one of these tasks on this large thing. Oh, there's this here. Oh, we haven't did that. There, we're done. So there might have been a little bit of dirt here and there left, but we hit the, oh, there we go. Apparently, that got stuck, which I hadn't seen before. So now it's caught up. It was stuck there. Didn't even realize. That's funny. I didn't realize that. I was just like, oh, that's weird. It's glitched out. It's early access, folks. Early access. So yeah, so now we're 15% of this huge job is done. You can see here some graffiti. If I really go at it, it will get cleaned up. But if I do this, they'll just come off. This thing is, I haven't found a lot of, this is fine. I think this is good for a distance. This works really well for a distance, but I think it's mostly just fun to see the patterns it makes as it is the weird spiral thing. But like, this isn't going to take up graffiti. So we're going to see a lot of graffiti here. It's not even taking up all the dirt. But it's got a wide area, so that's nice. But yeah, you can just do this. Oh, it's not really taking it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, also we can change our loadout here. We have the Urban XU2, which is the medium duty pressure washer specializing in stubborn dirt removal, such as graffiti. So good to have for that. A good all-round heavy-duty one, we could get that, but we're going with this one here. We've bought all this stuff, so we own it. We've got the nozzle for it, the extender for it, and then we've got all our nozzles here. We had to buy that. We had to buy the turbo nozzle, but everything else, you do get nozzles when it starts. And that's our loadout. Just go around, power washing some stuff. It's basically what we get to do. I don't know why their background noise involves some stages having a dog bark, and I don't enjoy that, and there's no way to toggle that at, like, obviously because it's background. But like the birds is fine, but just like dog barking thing, like I'm just like, I don't know if I love that. Maybe that if that wasn't there, that would be good. But whatever, I didn't make the game. I don't know why that bothers me, but it does. Alright. And then, yeah, just hit some areas here. Let's find an area. Let's clean this thing. Let's clean the spine. That'll be good. We'll clean the spine. That'll be enough, like... Yeah, because sometimes I'll just do this. I'll just, like, pick a thing that, like, oh, I'm going to clean all of this thing and finish it. And other times I'm like, I'm going to jump around and do this section and this section. Because it's just... The part of this game that can get tedious is the, oh, well, I got a lot of floor to clean. I'm going to clean this whole floor. That's going to be annoying. So instead I'll be like, oh, I'm just going to do this part. I'm going to do all of this. Get all of this part of the floor. And we'll get that there. Yeah. Nice and easy. You just go to this here, spray it all around, spray across, and you hit T to see. Oh, and it's done. We did. You can see we hadn't really cleaned all the top here, but we did hit enough of it to count it as 100%, which I appreciate because sometimes you're just never going to find that little spot, and it's going to be annoying. It still seems. Hunting that last percent is always the most annoying part. Lastbrook, you're not wrong. There are some like big like houses like that you have to clean where you're like, what is this one spot I'm missing? But I think they've tweaked it in a way that I mostly appreciate. I really enjoy the GIF. It makes the job done. Oh yes, OSU. I really do enjoy the after you're done video that plays of you like of the sped up. I think that's very fun. Yes, you're not wrong. I really do enjoy that. But yeah, so now we've done like a couple things in here. There's like, this thing's done. We're 20% cleaned. As you can see, a lot left to do, but that does feel good to be like, no, I finished that one part. We got a lot of the quarter pipe left to do because there's a lot of quarter pipe. But we got a good portion of the arch. The arch, we're like, gotta go here. Gotta go from the arch all the way up. We could use a ladder to help, but we could also just climb this thing, which is nonsense. Oh yeah, there's no fall damage or anything. You're basically a power washer and a hand, because we got the one arm you can see. That's it. You're this arm and a power washer, and that's basically it. Like, you can stand on things, but you can also like climb up here like this. You shouldn't be able to do that. I mean, you can do that, but you also shouldn't be able to do this. Boom, and everything's fine. You did not get hurt. Like, that's probably not a thing that should... Well, whatever. Makes it... Yeah, the frame drops. Yes, you do get some frame drops. Yes. Also, that might have just been me, because it looks like I've had some frame drops in OBS. So, not all of this is the game. It does slow it down a little bit when you fall, which I also appreciate. But it does slow down a little bit, which is nice. Oh, we've got the kitty here. No animals, no pets, cleaning, no... Yeah. Let's jump to another location. We're here in free play, as I said. But you can see, like... Yeah, we can resume this job. We can just jump in where we left off. I'm going to drink a little water. I haven't done that enough at the stream. Sorry about that. Loads quick, for me anyway, which is great. You can see I've done some things. I've done a lot of the fun things on this job, which is like the windows and the doors. Because I find those fun. They don't involve ladders most of the time. They're easy to do. I have done some of the roof. I did like the chimney. But like, you can see, oh, here, I can do this window. So, is that cleaning that? That is cleaning that. So this is a good thing for that. I can try the green. Is that cleaning the window? It is cleaning the window, so we'll use that. Great. Because the white is probably not going to do it. Oh, the white is doing it. Okay. Looks like it's doing it enough. So I can just do that. Great. That's going to be easy to clean. Oh, not doing that part, though. So we'll just do that. And then we can do the door frame here. I remember when I did this the first time, I really didn't enjoy, like, I still don't like doing porch fences because it just feels like I'm, like, very repetitive. And that is, I would say, this is not a game you want to play for, like, 3 hours. You want to, like, jump. I would say, like, even if you don't finish a level, just jump in and hang out. This is very much I got, like, 45 minutes. I want to listen to a podcast and, like, PowerWash something. Like, I think that is a little bit more the sweet spot. Oh, we got a few new friends joining. Welcome. Ravenous says, I hope this doesn't occur in a drought-stricken region. It does seem to use an obscene amount of water. Yes, and you don't flood anything, and there's no consequences, and you don't lose money because you use so much water. It is, in many ways, unrealistic, obviously. I'm also concerned by the environmental conditions that are causing so much dirt to build everywhere. Yeah, I mean, this just feels like a town where, like, this feels like this is like a neighborhood or a town where there wasn't someone to do this. No one had a power washer, so just no one had anything cleaned, ever. And then there were like, somebody started up a power washing business. Please come hang out. Please wash our stuff. We need it. So why don't we do this? This is fun. We just go around here. Just get a power wash around. Yeah, we just pick a thing and do the thing. You can see I haven't done all of this wall, but I've done a lot of this wall. And then we'll just, maybe we'll see if I can do this. Is that going to clean that up? It is just going to clean. Yeah, it's going to clean not everything, but most of it. Yeah. No, it is getting everything. Okay. Great. Anything. I'm hitting the tab button, which is showing me what I haven't done yet. And I'm just going to go in and try to clean a bunch of this stuff up. Dirt that only ends up on the house and not the lawns. Yes. This game, is not, has nothing to do with Lawn Simulator, but the lawns, like, nobody leaves junk in the lawn. Everyone takes very good care of their lawns and doesn't take good care of their houses. That's the world we live in here. Just like in House Flipper, which we talked about a little bit earlier, in House Flipper, everyone steals the radiator. When anyone moves out or abandons a property, they take the radiator with them. That is apparently a thing. Like, does that happen in real life? I guess it does. But in House Flipper, it happens to every house that you go to see. Like, you're like, hey, so people moved out. I need you to put in this furniture and paint these walls and demo this part of the house. And also, we need radiators and sinks. They have a bad neck. They can only look down. Yeah. Let's see here. We can hit this. Get this up. We're just doing some of this wall. We're not going to do the roof. We're going to just do wall. We're going to hit the old spray here. You can tab to see what we need to do in the area that we need to do. We're just hitting this with the spray because we're in free play mode, so who cares? But yeah, it is relaxing. Like I said, I wouldn't say this is a game you want to like marathon, but you know, it's fun in bits and starts. When new content comes out, I will just check out the new content, play that new content for a bit, and then, you know, savor it. Oops, messed that up. So you got to go so it goes yellow. When it goes yellow, you can press F again to place it. It'll just be easier to clean. Oh, see, we got enough of the wall done. That wall is done. We completed a wall. And then it's like, I don't know, we can complete this wall next because we got a lot of it done. So let's go to this wall. Hit this wall here. With so much runoff water from the power washing, it's unsurprising the lawns are excellent. Yeah, there you go. See, we're just really watering the lawns too. That's what we're doing here. But yeah, we had done a lot of this work anyway. This like by washing all of this other stuff, we happened to be also washing the wall as I earlier before the stream. The last time I did this was just washing all the windows and stuff because I find that fun to do first. Because you get the easy satisfaction of like, oh, I did it all. I'm good. Yeah, see, like that post or doing this garage door. I was just like, hell yeah, I did the garage door. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Get that there. Get this here. Hell yeah. Then we just see. Oh, we didn't actually get all this part there. Oh, we can do the underside here. Hell yeah. And yeah, you just get some things, you just accomplish some things, and then you move on to the next thing you need to accomplish. Oh, we got that wall. That wall is clean. And we're gonna, hey, you know what? Let's get on this roof. Jump over here. Time to get on this roof. We're gonna take F over, press F to get this. We're gonna go over here, place it there. Let's get up on this roof. You can see I've done some cleaning. I did the chimney. The chimney has been cleaned. And then we'll do what we did for the floor at the skate park and just walk along a roof. It's very strange to do, but we're just going to do that. And you just like, yeah, I like to do sections and just be like, all right, I'm going to walk and I'm going to hit all of this. I'm going to go fast with the cleaner and just like hit this large area and walk around. We got to do the garage as well. And then if I come across any spots that are hard, I will hit it with the other stuff here. And then, yeah, and you can go back and then clean up what you haven't gotten. Time to draw lots of obscene stuff on the roof. Yes, you can. Hey, you know what? If you wanna do some shenanigans, you more than certainly can. Let's get a good thin here. Yeah, well, this is good. We got a good area here. I won't fall off by hitting the sprayer. Sometimes there is. We'll just do here. Oh, am I stuck? Yeah, I am stuck. There we go. We'll do that. There's my initials, PB. Oh no, I hope nobody sees that I have written my name on here. And then you just clean it off. It's not a big deal. But yeah, nobody would notice until the Google images, the air images come out. And then they're like, hey, I saw some satellite photos of my house. And you wrote something terrible there. Why would you do this? How could you do this? But you can see, yeah, I missed a couple spots. And then you just go and hit them. Then you also hope that you have cleaned enough of the roof that you don't have to do all of the spots, that you have done enough of it. You don't have to worry about all of it. So you can see this wall here. We're almost done with this wall, or the roof there. Once we get under here, that wall is almost done, and that wall is done. Great, and we finished something for that wall, which feels good. It is simple accomplishments. How could you write PB there? That's terrible. Indeed, the T. I really should think about what I'm doing. Feels like a health and safety violation. Walk over. What? Oh, this is all kinds of yeah. I'm jumping on things. I'm taking a ladder up, and then I'm pulling that same. I don't have multiple ladders, so on 3-story buildings, I'm taking a ladder to one spot and then taking the ladder up to another spot, and that I shouldn't be doing that. I should be tied off at some point. Yeah, I mean, certainly, we are not fulfilling any sorts of codes at all. I'm working alone. Probably shouldn't do that for safety's sake. Should probably at least have somebody else with me. But yeah, walking on roofs with spraying water where I'm walking, very not cool. I'd love to set up a mic inside the house recording. This sounds like this. Yeah, just like somebody just like running across their roof with a power washer. Like, Stomp, 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 stomp. There's a playground that's a pretty early mission that's like one of the first like big houses, like areas. And that always made me feel bad when I load that up because I'm like, this playground is fucking filthy. How could they let this happen? Children play on this. And I know children are filth monsters, but like they collect, that kind of stuff and whatever. But it's just, whoop, and we're falling. It's just so gross that I was like, oh no, I can't. I gotta clean this thing real good. Made me feel bad. And then we go over this roof here. And of course, this is the roof section. You could say what we've got left to do. Clean that part there. And we're just moving around, cleaning the roof. Nice and easy. We can switch to this. There. And sometimes you fall off the roof. And that's a weird thing to say nonchalantly, but that is part of the game, is that sometimes you just fucking fall off and you gotta go climb back up a ladder. Grab the ladder and get back up there. Oop, that's the porch roof. Different than the bungalow roof. Because I guess, folks, this is a bungalow. According to this is a bungalow. So yeah, you can clean the roof here. Just run around, haphazardly cleaning. If someone watched you do this, they would be like, hey, could you not be so scattered and like concentrate? Because you are cleaning stuff, and theoretically you would watch from the top and let it drip down. You wouldn't be doing like this weirdness, but here we are. Imagine being the last parent to decide that it's too dirty to take your child to the park. Yeah, they're like, oh, none of the other parents are here. Weird. Oh. But yeah, I'm just very haphazard with this because who cares? Because it's not about, you're not rated on, you're rated on the job you do, the results. You're not rated on your style. There's no style points here. There's no, like, speed. I'm so glad look, should there be a trials mode? Should there be a timed mode for speed running? Yeah, there totally should be. Is there? No. As far as I know, there's not. Should there be? I think so. I think it would be fucking cool if they did that. So part of the porch roof is also the underside and the side of it. So we can't clean that right now while we're standing on the porch. Same thing with the bungalow roof. Part of the bungalow roof is like cleaning the sides of it, which we can't do from here. But we can see if we need to do anything else. You can see, oh, we still have a little bit here. But what we're going to do is we're going to hit this part. But I think a lot of this will will go away once we don't do the sides of the roof. So we'll just drop down here. So you can see that's part of the roof. We've done that. We haven't done that part yet. So we can just hit the old good sprayer, which you get a lot of distance on. Then you can just be like, boom, we're hitting it. We're going to hit that part of the roof too. We're going to see what needs to get washed. Oh, over there. Should we get on the ladder? We could, but we also have this hose, so we could just do this. Oh yeah. We can move over here. For some reason, this game makes me want to say booyah, which is not a thing that I normally say. And I don't know why, but it does. This game does make me, when I complete things, be like booyah. And I don't know why. I don't know why that's happening, but it is. It's happening. And there's that dog barking in the distance, which I do not enjoy. Alright, so we got that done. Now we can go. You can see, is this going to be part of the roof? Yeah. Is there anything that needs to get done here? Yeah. So looking at that. That's technically part of the gutter. We can get that part of the roof. And you can see here, we got it into there. That's going to be part of the gutter, not part of the roof. Well, maybe it is. You can just do this. I hope you're wearing a wetsuit. Yeah, totally. The dog barking distance is very suburban sound effect. Yes, it's very much like setting the stage. Okay, you can see. This is part of the roof. Once we get this section done, because we haven't done this, we should be complete with the roof, because there's just a lot of this roof that needs to get done here. That's probably this section here. So we can just do this. Get that done. Yes, that is definitely... Yep, and then the bungalow roof is cleaned. So you can see, there was some stuff left there that we hadn't cleaned yet, but we cleaned enough of it to hit 100%. We had enough of the 99 point whatever that it was like, sure, you did it, sure. And this roof we haven't done because we got to do the sides of it, and we got to do this part of it. And then the part I don't like is to do, we'll get this here. We can move that ladder if we need to. We don't need to move the ladder. We gotta get under here. So I often like doing it like this, and I'll just do the spray, just to get it done as fast as possible. Yeah, I don't like the bending down like this to move around, because you end up having to contort with the mouse, contort the character body in a way that I'm not a big fan of. You can see what we have left to do. That. And we did it. We did the porch roof. You can see we are now 79% done with the job. We have the porch to do, and we have some of the walls to do. But we're getting a lot of this done. Let's jump to another job. We'll see another location. We'll go to one of the weirder ones. All right. Yeah, let's go to the shoe house. I hate this job. I'll show you why I hate this job. There's a lot of spots that are like easy to clean, and then there's just a few that are really annoying. And it's one, is this cute? Of course it's cute. It's a playhouse. It is a place for plays for children to go see plays, and it's a shoe. That's adorable. That's cute. But this is what I don't like. These shoelaces are a pain in the ass to clean, and you got to get like underneath stuff to get the all of this wood trim, and then there's like. It was really annoying to clean. It was not fun. There was a point where, because there's also like the little loops around the shoe, the eyelets. The eyelets are really frustrating to clean. And there's also parts where you really do need to get the ladder from here, and you need to take the ladder, and then you need to put the ladder there to get like up onto. Like, and then if you fall off this roof, you got to do the whole thing again. So I will say, while this was really cute and inventive, it wasn't fun to clean. And this is a video game. You know, so I would like it to be fun. To be fair, shoelaces are real shoes are pain clean. Yeah. But like, it's a video game. Like, I know it's doing the job. It is a job simulator game. But it still should be enjoyable. And there are parts of this just aren't enjoyable. Like, if I fall off this roof, it's going to be really annoying because I'm not done with this, but I'm close to being done with this. So then if I have to, like, I'm going to have to, yeah, like, I can't clean this here. The angle is bad. I have to fall all the way to the ground. And now I have to look at this ladder to catch the ladder, and then I can hit it here, and maybe I can clean the rest of this from down here. But I don't know how I'm going to do it. At least you can jump to that. So yeah, I don't love this level. I think it's very inventive and very cute, but there's just enough like annoying stuff. Like, I got to really get on the top of these things to clean them. Like, I don't know. I like the windows. I like the window sills. I like the window boxes, the frame, and all that. Each of those are their own unit. I think that's fun. Yeah, oh good, there's one for me to do here. We'll put this here. So like if I do this, I'll use the spray. I got the window to clean. I got the window frame to clean. I did the window. The frame you got to get on the top as well. Sometimes you got to get around on this. Did the window frame. And then you do the window box. That's satisfying. That step is satisfying. Getting all the trim. Also, it's like, hey, you have 4 trim pieces you need to do. And it's like, where do I need to do those? Which of these trim? Because these are all just says boot wall and wood trim. And you're like, shit, what do you mean? The game scratches a very similar itch to idler games, except when you have to clean weird crevices. Yes. I mean, look, there are pros and cons. And I'm not saying that, like, it shouldn't be jobs that, like, you shouldn't just be like, click the wall to remove all dirt from it. You're done. Like, I understand that it is an activity. It's a game. But, so, you know, hey, things that are frustrating are still frustrating, even if I understand why they're there. Doesn't make them unfrustrating. Or not frustrating, I should say. Unfrustrating is not a thing. You know what I mean, though. Okay, and then we're just going to clean the banister. Clean this banister. Clean up all of the banister. Okay, I believe it is this side over here. Oh, it's a lot of this. Gotta clean here. There we go. We cleaned enough of the banister that it all went away. And then, yeah, then we'll do some sections here because it's just fun to go around and complete. Like, I do like completing, like, small tasks. Like, we're going to do all that. There's a job. Oh, we'll jump to a job that is, like, cleaning the walls, and that's very satisfying. Just do some of that. We'll end at that job. Yeah, that'll be good. But, yeah, we'll just, like, hit this part here. Well, if we clean this part here, this wood trim, but we got to get above it to clean the rest of it. Yeah, we just do that, and it's just like, great, you completed this section of wood trim. Hell yeah, thanks so much. And then if it's in the regular career mode, when we complete these little things, you get some money, and each thing is some percentage of like the whole total job. So you do get a little bit of cash for doing each thing as an incentive to get that through, I guess. Instead of just being paid for the job at the end, there is like, oh no, you gotta do some stuff here. Just go there, hit that. There, we cleaned a whole section there. That's nice to just be like, good, we did that section. Did that too. But yeah, it is generally satisfying and then occasionally frustrating, but for the most part, it's satisfying to just be like, and then just see like your progress and be like, we're 41% of this job done. Like there's going to be some annoying parts, but like a lot of the hard stuff is done. That feels real good. Yeah, it's good on rewards, I think. And that sound is satisfying. Or can be. But yeah, what's this window box? What else do I have to do on this window box? We did it. We did the window box. Great. And it's like, okay, we'll go over here. The soul of the thing, which is the stone, we're now getting most of that done. We're getting that done. Hell yeah. Yeah, it does. It is a satisfying video game, and then there's parts where you're like, what am I missing? Especially the vehicles. I think the vehicles really do have that thing where, like, when we were doing that vintage car, where it was just like, I'm 99% done, but I have 3 other things to do. It's not that I'm like 99%, I have 1 job left. It's like, figure out which of the 6 door hinges aren't clean yet, and what part of it aren't clean yet. That can be, when it becomes a, like, pixel hunt, that's obviously not fun. But it's not always a pixel hunt, so that's good, you know? It's good that it's not always a pixel hunt. But yeah, we can go around here and see what part of the boot sole that we still need to clean. Clean over here. Great. Then eventually we'll do enough of the boot sole that they tell us that we don't have to do the boot sole anymore. Oh, we did it. We did enough of the sole. Great. And yeah, you can just move your mouse over there like, oh, that boot wall's real bad. Totally. We'll clean that. All right, let's... Oh, wait. Before we jump to another place, let's knock over that. Knock over these gnomes. Get out of here, gnomes. It's time to go to the forest cottage, which is like, oh, this is like the last one. It's a big place. It's a tall place, which is annoying. Because this one's really annoying because like you gotta like get way up there, so you have to use this thing. The firehouse is a better version in my opinion, but you have to use this thing, and like you can see where you're putting it doesn't love where you're placing it. It kind of fucks it up. But you can also hit that and then use your scroll wheel to turn it around, and then climb up. The scaffolding, and then here you are, and now you can get there, but not really, so you might have to put a ladder up and jump off and then hope you don't fall down. Like this is still easier than using that thing. I've always wanted to ask you this: is Dr. Tracksuit as intimidating a person as he seems? So here's the thing about Dr. Tracksuit. This is a great question. If you don't know Dr. Tracksuit, he's a preeminent wrestler in and a wild man in the League of Heels Wrestling League, former champion. He's an intense dude. He's always intense. It's always like he's just like on, you know what I mean? Like he's always like alive and present and like larger than life, like all the time. Like he doesn't turn it off. Like I don't think he can turn it off. Not an actual medical doctor. He helps out the community, okay? He's here for the community. He one time owned a submarine. He's making things happen. Totally how you'd work this gig, right? You just like put out a big scaffolding, climb to the top, and jump from it to a roof. And then stand on the chimney while you spray it, because how did this chimney get graffiti on it? Like, in this case, sure. I gotta clean this graffiti off because they're never getting this graffiti off otherwise. Like, who the fuck climbs this giant house with its not many windows and then puts, gets graffiti on just the ceiling or just the chimney? What the fuck? Is this Santa? Did Santa do this? Remember when he hit his head or whatever and he became Dr. Traxway? That was intimidating. Yes. Look, Dr. Traxway was really, you know, like that was an intimidating gentleman. That is a, you know, dentists are no joke. So. But yeah. We're not going to do too much of this, so we're going to look up as we fall because that's easier than looking down. It doesn't cause that much hitching that way. And then we got to do the walls here. You just kind of see the walls, but then you press tab, you can... This is where it's fun to just kind of like, when it's a big wall like this, just kind of like be silly with the cleaner and then see the work you've done. Parkour Banksy has opinions on that chimney. Indeed. Banksy has again. Every once in a while, I look at what it would take to buy an old diesel sub. Okay, all right, dirty. I mean, live your best life, as far as I'm concerned. So we're not going to go too deep. Like this thing takes forever to clean all this stuff, and it's a lot of ladders, and we're not doing any of that. As you can see, the chimney was not the only place that graffiti was, but I do want to reveal this graffiti because it is pretty great. If I had my druthers, I would not get rid of this graffiti of a bank robber, apparent old-timey bank robber, saying shush to the law, saying, hey, court of law, shush. I was never here. Which is just great. This is just art. That's right. This is art. I would frame it. But the, you know, pink spray paint here on the cellar door, we can get rid of that. But we'll try to make sure we don't get rid of the pretty fucking dope art. What is this? Chicory? Oh, we got rid of the law. We'll get rid of the law. Also, hey, I played this on... I played that on Friday on stream. Chicory fucking rules. I am obsessed with it. I don't know if I'm going to stream it again because I am so far away from where we were on Friday. But I found myself on Sunday. I had some time on Sunday. I was doing some other stuff and getting ready to just kind of like chill. And I was like, oh, I guess I just played 4 hours of Chicory. Oops. This game absolutely kicks ass. So yeah, big fan of Chicory. Highly recommend. Check online. Check to see. Oh, thank you for the follow, Vegan Taquito. Appreciate that. I would say if you are gonna pick up Chicory, which I think is fantastic, the PlayStation version I do not believe has gotten a patch yet, a hotfix patch. I believe that the PlayStation version is suffering a lot of problems. So one, maybe pick up, especially if the coupon for Summer Games for Epic Store is still available. I think that might have expired today, but you know that's a good Epic game. I got it on Steam. I did receive, full disclosure, I did receive a code for Chicory. I got a code for that. But that game absolutely rules, and I think you should play it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to stream it again, but I fucking had a ball playing that. It was my Friday stream. But yeah, I was waiting for some stuff. Tomorrow, I'm continuing to work on the Jesta, which I've shown off on, which I started on Monday. We are going to talk about the Nintendo press conference. We'll talk about the Bandai event. I put in quotation marks. We'll talk about actual Bandai news, not Bandai Namco news, but Bandai news of some multimedia property integration, attempting to get more. Perhaps there will be new North American exclusive model kits down the line, but really trying to like get even more distribution of model kits in North America, which sounds great. I think that's an excellent idea. So hopefully that'll actually happen. Playing Chicory on PS5, but I haven't noticed any problems. That game rules so hard so far. Great, Retcon. I know some people, the people I've heard who have having problems with that game have been having it on PlayStation, so I'm glad that you're not running into any issues. they were patching it. They were figuring out what they needed to do to help. But I believe that that was not coming as quickly because you got to go through Sony and do all that. You have until noon Central Time tomorrow to get Chicory for $10 off with the Epic Sale coupon. Great. If you want to save some money and get it with the Epic coupon or for the Epic Sale, or get it on Steam and pay full price because it's worth it because it's great. It is a silly painting game where they ask you for your favorite food and that becomes the name of your dog character, but also it's dealing with a lot. There's a lot going on there. And it's very fun, and it's got a great hint. It's one of the best hint system of 2021, as far as I can tell so far. Of all the games I played in 2021, it's got the best hint system. The second best hint system was streaming an airport for aliens currently run by dogs. Because we had the actual one of the devs of the game, the creators of the game, in chat answering my thoughts. Like that was the better hints. That's probably the best hint system, but not everyone gets that hint system. Hot tip, Dad, 2021, indeed. But yeah, Chicory fucking is great. I've played a lot of that game. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be talking about the Nintendo presser and the Namco thing and a couple other trailers I saw. We'll talk about the best trailer at Nintendo that we didn't get, that Europe and America didn't get in their broadcast. The Japanese language Nintendo Direct for E3 had it, though. The Super Robot Wars 30. The 30th anniversary of Super Robot Wars. So they're getting that fucking game that looks just fucking cool as hell. And I'm going to definitely watch a bunch of people play that game and be like, I know that character, but it will not come out here. You know it won't come out here because they didn't put it in the Direct. But yeah, we'll talk video games tomorrow and anime. We're getting towards the end of some shows. We got episode 11 of a bunch of shows that I'm watching. A show that I haven't been watching weekly, or that I got caught up on, and had a completely unsatisfactory ending. Holy shit. Look, a show, and I won't say that it is because it just ended like this week, so I won't get too details, but a show that is like violence. Look, stories of revenge don't end happy, right? But the way this show chose to end its unhappy story was just like removing agency of the main character, taking her out of it, robbing her, like, and it's like, well, she still had revenge, but it wasn't the revenge she wanted, and then also it teased a happy... Don't fucking tease a happy ending in a show that doesn't have one. They negated one of their bad endings early on. They did a thing to move the character's story forward, and then they negated that, and then they were like, but also, yeah, no, she doesn't get a happy ending. Yeah, it was, I was disappointed. I'll talk more about that in 2 weeks' time. Pat Bear's Anime Club, the spring wrap-up summer preview is happening in 2 weeks. I'll be talking about the shows that are coming out, the new shows. I'll be talking about the shows I really liked from the spring season. That's in 2 weeks. Next Wednesday, I literally stopped spraying. I don't know why. Next Wednesday, I would invite you to come hang out and play Jackbox games with me on stream. I'll be in stream and you can be in chat playing the games with me. Next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's my 41st birthday, so it is the birthday box. We will be playing Quiplash 3. We'll be playing probably TKO. We'll be playing a bunch of stuff and celebrating my goddamn birthday next Wednesday. My birthday is on Wednesday, so we'll be celebrating on stream, and you were invited to come hang out that Wednesday and play Jackbox games with me as I celebrate my goddamn birthday. Going out to dinner before that, going to stream that night, so that'll be fun. That's next Wednesday. Again, streaming Thursday and Saturday and Monday as usual. All right, I want to get this door done, but what? Okay, so I gotta do the. I'm gonna do the. What else I gotta do here? Just do that. What else? Oh, there. Door is done, or the door frame's done. The door is done. Great, we did that. All right, we'll do a little bit more, and then we are gonna raid tonight, folks. I am gonna take you on. We'll go find somebody to raid. We always like to pay it forward. I thank you all so much for being here. Of course, we did have Silver Streak did raid us tonight, so we do want to pay things forward by going and giving a raid to somebody here. But we'll get a little bit more of this done. But yeah, this game is in early access. I've done everything there is to do in it. I would love to. Excuse me. Sorry. I can't wait for there to be more. There is more coming. And yeah, it is a. There's only one special. I hope they put in another special because the specials are very fun. That would be nice if they did that. They have not yet. But yeah, PowerWash Simulator. It's good. They're working on it still. And I have enjoyed my time with it. It is pretty damn soothing. When you talk about someone not getting a happy ending, it makes me think of the ending of that John Cusack movie where the bunch of people are trapped at a hotel in hard rain. Oh yeah, I don't. Ooh, I'm dropping some frames here. Shit. Hopefully this comes back. We did just finish the game, which is good. But if you're watching the local version, this doesn't affect you. If you're watching the stream, sorry, and I hope this comes back. Everyone playing this got me to play House Flipper again, which led me back to PC Building Sim. Oof, PC Building Sim's fun. But yeah, I've been just dropping frames here. Frames. But I am gonna. We're still gonna raid. But yeah, we're running into some badness here. But we are gonna go raid somebody because we're having internet connectivity here. But I still should be able to raid, so we'll do that. Thank you to everybody who is hanging out on stream. Thanks for everybody who decided to watch. Again, my next stream will be tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, doing model kit building. Right before, like, the video froze right as you said, oh, and before you were like, we're dropping frames. Yeah, that happens. We're still dropping frames, so we're just going to go ahead and raid. Hopefully that'll work out. But yeah, my next stream is tomorrow, so come join me for that. You heard my voice there as I went to go see my list of who to go raid. Let's see. Well, who is doing things? Joe Kim is playing Minecraft. We're going to go raid Joe Kim. Joe Kim totally rules. Lovely person. Playing some Minecraft. We're going to go give Joe Kim a raid, so feel free to come along on that. Thank you very much for being here. Looks like we're back. Have a good night, everybody. Feel free to come along in this raid. Joe Kim is just a delight. We love to support Joe Kim. Playing around in Minecraft. Just having a good time and doing his thing. So we're going to go give him a raid. Feel free to come along. Again, tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, model kit building. Back at it again with the model kit building. I hope you have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday and come along on this raid. Thanks everybody for being here. I'll see you in the next stream. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.